Hello everyone, hello from this beautiful, beautiful forest here in Romania, in Transylvania, where we've spent a couple of weeks with my partner, and tomorrow we'll be heading for Guatemala. Fingers crossed that we make it there, because actually we were supposed to be going today, but then it turned out that we cannot go there if we are passing through the US after having passed through Munich. So there is such things happening right now in our in our reality. We were denied basically to board the plane, and and we had to invest all this new money to make a reservation for another flight for the next day. And I felt like actually, as I was going through this, like, what the fuck is happening and how should we resolve this? What came up was really a connection to an experience I had a week ago that feels very relevant here, which has to do with staying small, So in that experience, it was actually a ritual that we had in the playground about letting go. The part of me that came up that wanted to be let go of was the part that was staying small. And, that's something that has come up in different moments for me. But this time it was a little bit different because, what I realized in this ritual was that the part that is staying small is actually the one that is determining the pace of our growth. Because we will always want to grow, we will always want to expand, to create more, to be more, to do more. But then at the same time, there is an older way of being that constantly needs to be updated for that to happen, right? And that older way of being, we like to call it sometimes staying small. But what it actually is, it's kind of like how do you call this? It's something that sets the pace or the balance or the tempo with which you grow and you move through life. And it was quite fascinating, to see this part of me that is staying small, not as something that I need to let go of, but rather as something that I need to welcome back into myself and to work with. The part that is staying small, it's always going to be there. And once you accept it, what happens is that suddenly you are able to work with it, to see how fast is it that I want to move forward through this life? How fast do I want to grow? And through that, see what does that tell you about the decision that you need to make. So, for example, meet my mushroom, by the way. So, for example, today, what really happened was there was an invitation. Are you going to persevere with this, or are you going to drop it? And if I really looked underneath of what does it mean to drop it and what does it mean to persevere, to drop it would basically mean to allow my fear to dominate. The fear that something might go wrong again. The fear that, oh my God, this is a lot of extra money that I need to spend. It's like, that's fear. And on the other side is my path, my growth, my enjoyment, of going to this place and learning there and being in community, being in nature, continuing my shamanic path. I'm having this image of digging a well, it's like, how do you dig a well? Well, you have to, pick a place and just keep digging until you get to the water. And if you don't do that, if you're like, oh, this place won't work, let me try over there. And then it's like, oh, this one won't work, let me try over there. It's like you're going to keep on moving and you'll never find the water, right? So you have to really have this element, besides the going with the flow, there needs to also be the element of perseverance, of, oh, you know what? This is exactly where I'm headed and I'm going to do it, no matter what it takes. And if I have to dig another day in Romania before I can go to Guatemala, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm actually going to enjoy it. Look at this. Look at how beautiful it is. And my friend Mushroom. It smells amazing. So that's my message to you guys. If you feel there is a part of you that is staying small and you feel that has been holding you back, just explore what it would be like if you would appreciate it for holding you back, for having you grow at a certain pace that is comfortable for you. And then looking at how do you want that pace to be, and negotiating with that part of yourself and seeing what will happen out of that, rather than trying to erase it, to throw it away because it's useless. We want to grow, we don't want to slow down. Well, sometimes we want to slow down, but how much? So that's my message for you today. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I wish you a lovely evening.